Hello YouTubers, my name is Eggy and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Figure Standard Diver Ayame from Bandai, and on today's video, I'm going to show you how I built this. I started out the build by cutting out each part with a pair of side cutters and cleaning the nut marks with a file and sanding blocks. After each parts were cut out, they were assembled following the directions in the instruction manual. Some of the parts, such as our thigh, had a visible seam line, so I removed this visible seam line using the plastic glue to weld the parts together and sanding them down to a smooth finish. Here's what the kit looks like built straight out of the box without any stickers. I found the kit very easy to build. All the parts were easy to cut out and nut marks were easy to clean. Following the instruction, I was able to build this kit with about an hour and a half. Before painting, I clean all parts using warm soapy water. I also masked out some of the parts such as her neck because I wasn't going to paint them. I started painting with a primer. For lighter color, I primed the part with gray primer, and for darker color, I primed it with a black primer. Once the primer has been dried and cured, I sprayed a darker shade of the color I want to paint as a base coat and sprayed lighter shade as a highlight. It gives a very nice shaded look. Some of the color, I gave at least 4 different shades of color to give it a nice folded close look. I used pastel to give additional shading to her clothes. Using my hobby knife, I grounded a hard pastel into a powder and rubbed them onto the part using a brush. I also used pastel shading on her skin to give a subtle shading such as her lips and her blush. I did this to her skin because I didn't paint them and I want to give it an additional depth to her skin tone instead of one solid color. After pastel shading was done, it was sealed using a matte varnish. I applied included water slide decals for her eyes. I think Bandai did a great job including the water slide decals to the kit because sticker isn't that great and I hate painting the eyes. And this is what the faceplate looks like with pastel shading and water slide decals applied for her eyes. As you can see, a subtle shading with pastel really brings out the kit. And here is a finished kit. The kit was enjoyable to build and paint. It poses well and the price is cheap. The skirt does get in the way when posing and design of her hip limits some of her leg articulation, but overall for the price it's not a bad kit and I recommend this. Painting, however, is a different story. Painting itself was easy, however, after painting, most of the joints scrape each other, so paints were scraping off during posing, even after using a strong varnish. So if you are building this kit, I recommend not painting it. Thank you for watching this video. I'll put a link down below to my blog where you can find more pictures. Please hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe because on the next video, I'll be building this.